Let's bring in national security reporter for NBC News, Julia Ainsley. She's got new reporting on the Trump administration's latest legal move on legal immigrants in the U.S. Julia, tell us about your reporting.
So, Willie, what we found is that Stephen Miller's next move, this is while they're still cleaning up after the mess of separating families, like Mika pointed out, the next move really focuses on legal immigrants. These are people already living in the United States with green cards, some wanting to get green cards, some wanting to get citizenship. And what we're finding is that in the coming weeks, actually, this is coming very soon, the White House is now finalizing a proposal. They don't need to go through Congress to get this done. They can just do this through a rulemaking. This would limit those immigrants from getting that citizenship or those green cards if they've ever been on public benefits. That includes Obamacare. It includes child health insurance. It includes food stamps. It includes a lot of programs that immigrants, especially those working in low-wage jobs, would need just to support their families. And again, these aren't illegal immigrants. These are people lawfully in the United States trying to get status either as citizens or as legal permanent residents with green cards.
So, Julia, what possible legal ground would Stephen Miller or the president have if these are legal immigrants to not allow them to get their green cards?
That's a great question. So there's this public charge rule that actually goes back to the 1800s. It was designed so that people who were coming in, say Ellis Island, wouldn't be a burden to the federal government. They wouldn't want to take someone in who they thought couldn't support themselves. Now they're redefining public charge in a very wide way to include a lot of those programs that we named and to make it harder for people who might have been given waivers in the past to get citizenship. They're now re-examining that and trying to make that harder too. They want to bring down the numbers of all immigrants, even legal ones.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.